there's pretty much only 3 things people know me as: the content creator, the editor, or that person from Twitter. But over the past little while, people have actually been starting to call me a 4th thing: the thumbnail designer. Now, I never actually wanted to start work as a thumbnail designer. It's a very interesting situation that got me where I am today. It started a few months ago when I did a thumbnail for a single member of the Lifesteal SMP, Radunes. He was in a VC and Creator Club. For those who don't know, Creator Club is just a private server for content creators that a bunch of us are in. Anyway, I went into a VC that had Radunes in it, and he was trying to figure out a thumbnail for his Earthbound SMP video, the one where he destroyed the Earth in order to save it or whatever. I forgot what the title was exactly. But what I ended up doing was give him a little bit of help, I guess, kind of helping him make the thumbnail. He was working on a certain design, and I was like, what did I remember this from? And I realized I was on Earthbound. I was going to make a video on Earthbound, but at the time, I was really burnt out. I was really tired. I didn't have a lot going on in my life in terms of content creation, to the point where I just wasn't able to do that. I wasn't able to balance it with the weight of my work, with the weight of, I think, finishing up with school at the time while I was working on Earthbound. Either way, it was a very stressful situation, and I had made a thumbnail for a video that I never released. So I went and repurposed it. I took this Earth that I had made like a model of, imported it into Photoshop, put Radunes in front of it, and then cracked it down the middle. And that ended up being the thumbnail for the video. He was very grateful, and then came back to me a few times asking, hey, do you want to do a thumbnail for this video? And that ended up being the Flying Village video, and just like a few jobs over the past like little while. But then other people started DMing me completely out of the blue, and I was wondering, why would that be happening? But then I remembered, word of mouth. I was getting actually promoted by Radunes to other people that were on the Lifesteal SMP to do thumbnails for them. And it was like a incoming flow of just like different people every few days being like, hey Bursty, I heard you do thumbnails. Do you want to do one for me? And at first I was like, oh my gosh, I never really accepted this job position as a thumbnail creator. But then I was like, this might not be a bad thing for me, because my editing work with Skeppy has kind of gone down the drain because he's gotten new motion graphics artists, which I will admit are way better than me, like 100% better than me, like way better. If you look at his recent video where he got a bunch of YouTubers in like a box and gave $10,000 to the last one who survived, that was a very well done video. I could not have done the graphics on that. 100% I could not have. But that all rolls back to why I decided to take the thumbnail jobs in the first place. 1, I was strapped for cash. I still am. I'm getting enough money to afford a damage deposit in an apartment. And with all that, and not having a lot of video editing work, but yeah, so much has been happening over the past little while. It's actually crazy how my life goes in these bursts. It's slow, and then a burst of things happens all at once, completely unprompted, at random even. And all these situations, these opportunities that I'm able to take, they all somewhat happen in a small little window of time. And it's crazy because a lot of these events aren't connected with each other, but it's like 3 months of boredom. And then the busiest day I've had in my life, most eventful day I've had this year, after months of literally nothing and wondering if it was even worth continuing. It's crazy having something like that happen. Especially all this happening pretty much as my entire region gets set on fire. Like, there was smoke in the sky over the past like week. It's getting way better now. I was actually able to breathe outside, which is crazy. My throat isn't as dry, and I feel overall way better. And then I got another thumbnail commission. So it's like the things keep on coming, and I don't know what to do with it. You know, like, I'm not really that great when it comes to managing my life, but it kind of seems like a lot of the situations that I am like falling into, I have no real agency or control over those. So I'm just learning to accept things in stride. And hopefully one day that will happen for my channel as well, because a lot of people, they've been seeking out my thumbnail skills, they've been seeking my editing talent. I'm starting to realize maybe that's a good thing for me as well, that proves to me as well. I should be more confident in myself to make what I need and want to make for my videos, because I have the learned experience now. And I don't think I had that last year or even the year before or anything like that. I did not have that. I didn't have, like, I wasn't in tune, you know? And it's really weird to think that over the past couple of years, I've changed so much. And I hope over the next couple of years, I'll change even more, and that I'll become wiser, I'll become more talented, I'll become more skilled and experienced. I'm hoping that this marks good things, because over the past few years, so many good things have been happening to me. Maybe not necessarily life-changing yet, but it's building up to something. And I can feel it. I really can. And maybe I'm just crazy, but I hope it means good things. And I hope from your perspective, you can see that too. Because there's just so much going on. I guess I'll keep you guys updated on that. This is a very personal video. I don't know why I all of a sudden came in and was like, oh, let's make a story time video. But yeah, no, I really hope you guys enjoy this sort of format. If you want to see more of it, there will be more of it, so stay tuned. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.